heavens, where's Bob? I've been looking for Bob. I've missing so much since our last meeting. Oh, heavens, Bob, you were supposed to call me, darling, and you never did. Well, I miss you so much. We had so much fun together. You know, by the way, Marilyn wants to blow you a kiss, 'cause I miss you so much. Miss you, Bob. Give me a call. See you soon.
Hi everybody, Scoop Carucci with the TIA Press. Got a great exclusive opportunity to talk to somebody to help us with the theme of this show. The bond of this show with the bond of our theme for the convention, the Rat Pack. Follow me. Right around the corner is somebody that we're going to talk to. Might just give us a few minutes. What do you see? Take a look. You're ready, I can tell. Let's go. Frank.
Yeah.
Frank Sinatra. Scoop Carucci with the TIA Press.
Oh, TIA. How you doing, Scoop?
You heard of the TIA?
Oh, sure. That's Hoffa's old outfit. Teamsters International Association.
Well, you're
something
close,
like that.
Frank, close enough. It's really Transportation Intermediary Association.
Oh, yeah.
Can I ask you a couple questions?
Well, sure. Sit down.
Thank you, thank you.
You want a cup of coffee or something?
Oh, no, I'm good, Frank. I'm just really happy to be with
Cannoli?
you today. No, just a really good food here, huh?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
So Frank, have you heard of the TIA or no?
Well, I understand it's an organization that in the trucking logistics business.
No, that's it, that's it.
It's like a group,
Well-
trade group or something like that.
We're a tight group. We move a lot of freight across America. We're a tight group. We're a bond of people that work well together. And I always would like to know how to keep a group together, but I noticed your group, very special group, Frank, the Rat Pack. Could you tell me about
Oh,
the bond
boy.
of the Rat Pack?
I'll tell you, we had so much fun over the years, Wayne. It's something to recall, but yeah, talking about a tight bond, that was why that group was successful.
Tell me more, Frank, please.
You know, I never really cared for the name Rat Pack, but do you know how that happened?
No,
You never heard the story?
I don't believe so.
All right, so we had cocktails quite often at Humphrey Bogart's place in Holmby Hills in California. And we would go there weeknights when we weren't working shows, for example, and all of us would gather there in his living room. And there would always be, Dean Martin and Sammy Davis Jr., Shirley MacLaine, Joey Bishop. We'd have Peter Lawford. Sometimes we'd have, of course, Bogey was always there because it was his living room. We had to let him come. And his wife, Betty. Everybody knows her as Lauren Bacall, but we called her Betty.
I see.
She was kind of the den mother, see.
I got you.
Okay, so one night we were having cocktails there, and got to be drinking a pretty good bit, and it got to be about 5 o'clock in the morning. By then, Betty had already gone to bed. We had over here, we had Sammy Davis Jr. chain smoking, and on his 10th drink. Over here, we had Humphrey Bogart sleeping in the chair. Over there, we had Peter Lawford laid out on the couch, and of course, we had Sammy Davis, we had Dean Martin under the table as usual. But you know what happened was Betty walks in. I guess we woke her up. She comes downstairs and she looks around. She says, "This looks like a damn pack of rats." And it caught on. And ever since then, they call us the Rat Pack.
Who's in charge of the Rat Pack?
Oh, at first it was Bogey.
I see.
He was our leader. We called him the leader. Okay. And of course, unfortunately, a couple of years after that, the Bogey passed away from throat cancer. It was a very sad thing. He was a good friend. But at that point, I was in charge.
You were.
I was the boss,
I see.
the chairman of the board from that point forward.
You know who the...
You know, and the talk about the trucking industry, it's kind of like Bob Voltman. You know,
I was going to mention Bob.
Yeah.
Did somebody say Bob, darling? I was looking for Bob, my goodness.
Who let this broad in here?
What?
Oh, Marilyn, it's you.
Well, hello, Well, hello. Hello,
I didn't
handsome.
recognize you
How
with
are
your
you,
clothes on.
handsome?
Hi,
I'm
this is
Marilyn
Luke
Monroe.
Carucci.
Yeah.
So nice to meet you,
Oh,
darling.
it's so nice to meet
Hey,
you. I didn't
but
know you
I'm
were
looking
here.
for Bob. Well, you know, I'm looking for Bob. That's why I showed up. I made him president. So can you guys tell me where he is?
Well, we're really not here with Bob today. He's out there in the audience,
Oh,
but
well.
he's not sitting here with us right now. I'm just talking to Frank and asking a few questions.
Oh, well, would you buy a girl a drink so I can go find him?
Well, we're
I'll
kind
let
of
you
right,
handle this,
yeah,
Frank.
we're right in the middle of something, Marilyn. If you don't mind, you know, maybe you could just scoot along and go see if you can find Bob. We're kind of having a little interview here.
Well,
He's
fine.
He's out there.
Okay, thank you. So nice to meet you, handsome.
Oh.
All right,
Oh.
Bob, where are you? We're supposed to call me, darling. I'm looking for you, sweetheart.
Well, that was interesting, Frank. I bet this
You never
happens to
know
you
what's-
all the time.
Oh, you kidding me? I thought it was an autograph seeker. So, well,
So Bob Volman is the CEO and president, I guess, I didn't know that, of the TIA, which is a great group of professionals that move freight across America,
Yeah.
and we like to keep it tight. And we were very interested in the Rat Pack and the bond to the Rat Pack, and I want to thank you for sharing that with us
say,
today.
Carucci, you're Italian, right?
Yeah, so I happen to be.
You speak-
Son of Bruno.
There you go. You're son of Marty. You speak a little Italian?
No, very, very little. Let's keep it
Yeah,
at that.
I'll tell you something else. Dean was the one in that group that spoke the Italian. Around his household in Steubenville, that's all they talked was Italian. He was 5 years old before he learned to speak any English. And so that's how he ended up singing all the Italian-American songs that were Italian, not American.
I see.
And for my part, you know, I never learned much Italian. It's just some things you hear around the house, like get in the trunk. You know, a couple other things I remember growing up with. Extra cheese, always extra cheese, you know. So, but anyway, so we're talking about this bond. As you know, Italians are very loyal. They're very loyal. And,
Absolutely.
you know, the loyalty goes a long way with me, too. And the Rat Pack stayed together for quite some time. And during that time, we were known for collaborating on all kinds of things. You know, show business and trucking probably aren't that far apart when you think about it this way. You can be competitors, like we all were. You know, Bing Crosby comes out with a big record, you know, and the next thing you know, I got to come up with something better, you know, or then along comes Elvis, you know. But in show business, you learn that you have to collaborate, and you have to have a collegiality. So when the Rat Pack would get together at Bogey's place, we were talking politics and, you know, different ideas, but mostly we were talking about the productions we were involved in, and shows, and, you know, what projects we were working on. You know, when you make movies, you collaborate with other stars. When you make recordings, you have to collaborate with arrangers and conductors and musicians. Who runs the studio the best? Who's got the, you know, the best equipment? Who do you know that has the connections to get the right person in on your recording session? With movies, you know, you have directors and you have camera people, you have catering, and, you know, logistics. There's a lot of logistics in show business, believe me, putting on a motion picture or a big band concert, something along those lines. So you learn that you depend on each other. And even though you might be competitors, you can be friendly competitors. And we did duets all the time. I was in movies with Crosby. We did recordings together. Dean and I, Sammy and I did duets together, a lot of other artists. It was always in the spirit of friendly competition. And I imagine that might have something to do with your business as well.
Frank, I appreciate all that, and it does tie in with what we're going to do today. We're going to talk to a group of people in the audience soon about pulling ideas that we can share together, take back to our business together, and put to work that fits easily, that we share with each other. And it's really great to see that association is a lot similar to trucking. Do you have anything maybe you could close out and say to the TIA? Well, I have you here for a minute. How about a little something?
First of all, I just want to say that all my pals in the TIA, you know, I hope you have a great convention, and I'll see you in Vegas before you know it. And I got a little tune for you before you get out of here.
Thank you, Frank. Would love that.
That's life. That's the TIA. You're riding high in April, back to work in May. Take care of it, too.
Thank you very much, Frank. It's been a pleasure today.
All right, Scoop. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. Okay, so you heard it from the legend himself. The bond of the Rat Pack same bond we have here at the TIA. Let's get together today, get about 20 ideas out of the audience that we can take back to work with us and share with each other. We'll have a panel, give out some money. Everybody likes money. So let's get going. Now's the time.
Heavens, where is Bob? I can't believe he's not here to meet me. It's been forever. Come on, Bob. At least come over and say hi to me, Mr. President or CEO, whatever you are now. Come on, Bob, I'm waiting for you.